Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and we are doing the roundup for the week by looking at your hopes and fears and the outcome from the Celtic Cross we did last Sunday. Now tomorrow we'll be doing it for the week upcoming, and also we will also be looking at the full moon in Taurus, which is also a lunar eclipse. Okay, so if you want to be around to see that or get notified, please make sure to subscribe before you take off. All right, so your hopes and fears. Happiness. I'm aware of being happy means that I'm on the right path. And again, like we did with how others see you and how you see yourself, we have the connecting card of the King of Cups here coming in with the abundance card as your outcome. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So what do I see here, Pisces? Or what do I see and spiritually see and spiritually feel? As all of this week has been telling me, is that you have to hold on to the feeling of happiness that is residing within you right now. The feeling of contentment, of being on the right path, of feeling your way into the right direction. Okay? And the way you do that is by staying calm in stormy weather. The King of Cups, usually you see him, he's sitting in a chair, and behind him, especially in the Rider-Waite, you see the stormy seas going on around him. And he's all about the emotional calm in the storms of life. And this is what's going on with life right now. You may be feeling the storms of Libra energy trying to reset and balance things out. And of course, it's like anything else. When something pushes, it creates a wave, and then the waves have to rebalance themselves, right? But you are not part of that wave. You are the one sitting calmly on the wave, just letting yourself be lulled by them, to be moved back and forth, to and fro, and really going with the flow of things. That's what the King's job is. He just knows how to do this. And I feel that you know how to do this. Even though in your hopes and fears, if you put these together, I would have to say that you may be afraid of being unable to do it, but Pisces, simply because of your sign, I wouldn't fret over it, because I think that is something that's inherently you, okay? And the outcome, of course, is abundance. And this is to remind you that you are limitless in what you believe. If you believe you are abundant, that is what you are, okay? That is what you are. Remember when you acquired the first thing you really wanted, would you have called yourself a rich person? In other words, like, you know, abundant in richness of money and material things. No, probably not, that very first thing as a child, but you felt abundant, didn't you? When you received it, when you received a gift or acquired something, you felt like the luckiest, richest person in the world. As children, we really hold on to that. It's the first experience, it's the best experience, and sometimes I feel that we are constantly chasing that feeling for the rest of our lives. And you don't need to chase it. You just need to appreciate and love everything that you have, every single thing that you have around you. Okay? From the desk you sit at, from the candle beside you, from the cards that lay out, that is giving you inspiration and empowerment, from the people that you smile at, from the breakfast you have in the morning, from the first breath that you can recall as you wake up. All of these things are abundance. You are here, you are alive, and you can make this world and shape it the way you want. So, having said all of that with just these three cards, let's pull some more cards from the decks that we've been using all week. Now, if you've been a member, you know that I have been putting decks out all week that I consider my autumn decks. Some new. Two of them are new to me. They're not literally, I think the Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle is a fairly new deck. but the Yeluan Tarot is not, and I have a tremendous hard time saying that name. There you go, you have the Seven of Swords again. But, and the Queen of Pentacles again. Alright, so we already had these cards yesterday, but we're getting them again today. So, like I was saying, I'm looking at all these autumn decks, and I will be not going in depth with them, but I'm as in flipping through them, but I will be using them next week. So this should be fun. So tomorrow I will try and find all of my beautiful autumn themed deck and use them. Okay? So as you see, here's the Seven of Swords indicating to me, and the Queen of Pentacles. Like I was saying, it's your hopes and fears border on trying to stop yourself from feeling that energy, that negative energy that's maybe swirling around you, or just kind of on the borders, skirting around your good energy right now. You have to remember you have the resources though. This is the abundance that I'm talking about. You have the resources to kick that energy right to the curb, to make sure that it's not invading your space. So make sure to keep that very prominent in your energy field. Keep your mind light in thought. Keep yourself looking at the bigger picture and walk away from it whenever possible. Don't let it sit there and stagnate you at all. Okay, you've been doing well all week. Continue to do so. Continue to move forward in that beautiful energy. All right, so let's take from the Soul's Journey lesson cards is what they're called. We already have two here, so I will pull one more. I also like the synchronicity that all the decks now are complete. All the decks that I'm pulling from, they're all complete. Either the cards are in the decks or out. It just works well for the outcome, doesn't it, Pisces? Yeah, that's it. This is the hopes and fears right here, okay? You worrying that somehow, some way, you're not going to be able to get past what you're feeling, okay? I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And today we're looking at outcome. So it's really funny that that is coming into play, Pisces, honestly. Worrying about an outcome, yeah. I love that it's purple, this card, because you also have the blue of the mind. Don't worry so much about it, my beautiful Pisces. Okay? Don't worry so much in your voice, in your mind, in the air that surrounds you. I love the green coming in because tomorrow we're also going to look at the energy of Taurus, and that is going to help a lot. Okay? The energy of Earth is going to come in and really help ground you back down. Okay? Let me see here. I'm having a little bit of a difficult moment here. Let's see. Okay. Pen back over there. All right, Pisces. What can we pull from here? Let's pull from the chakra reading cards. I'm not sure if I mentioned these. I used to use these a lot at one point. They're so beautiful, and they have so much to say. Okay. It says these cards. All right. I see family here. So, one of two things came in. Well, two of two things came in, I should say, rather. We'll start with this one. Communication. As I was saying, the blue, right? What was I saying? The blue. The air, the throat chakra, the communication in what you have to say. This also comes in with the King of Swords. Okay? The air energy coming in to let you know that you have to look above. Okay? I love that there's electricity between the two. You have to connect with people that are on the same wavelength as you. That's imperative. That's probably the most important part of all of this, Pisces. For you to communicate with people who have that same connection to you. So we're going to take a quick look at that and what it has to say. If I can find the book, absolutely. Okay, 21. And it's the throat chakra, of course, because it's blue. And it's an important time for communication, of course. All healthy connections and relationships are built on a solid base of good communication. It is easy to hold back and alter your words in order to prevent hurting someone's feeling, fear of rejection, or the possibility of creating some form of conflict. However, it's important that you share your thoughts and feelings honestly with those around you to create and build long-lasting, healthy relationships. When in doubt, hinder or manipulate the flow in communication. This interference blocks the throat chakra and create a world of suppression and confusion. Holding on to unexpressed thoughts and feelings can lead to pain, confusion, and unhealthy patterns. Take a moment to see if there's anyone in your life you're not communicating effectively with due to fear, rejection, and maybe even unwanted conflict. You're being encouraged this is time to speak up and share your feelings. Communication can also mean writing your feelings down on paper, which is a good tool to use. Do what is required to action your communication. You may even like to try some healing and clearing processes on your throat chakra. A few great crystals to work with to clear this chakra are blue lace agate, blue kyanite, and chrysocolla. I'm sorry if I've massacred the names. Take some time and space for yourself and place the crystal on your throat and breathe in the energy, helping it to open and clear. Make sure you're communicating from a place of love and compassion, and that your delivery is clear and centered. Communication is also about listening. Make sure that you, as you communicate, you also listen with an open heart and without judgment. And we were talking about earlier this week about looking at people, not judging a whole group of people, okay? Judge people on how they treat you or mistreat you. And I don't like the word to use judge, but sometimes you have to, I would say not judge, more make up your mind about something, that either you want their energy into your life or you do not, okay? As you trust, you will feel a huge weight off your shoulders and a natural healing will occur. You'll feel a deeper connection with yourself and those around you. I communicate in all ways with ease and grace. I love this. Now, I'm feeling the family card come in with the 5 on it. And right away I'm feeling that some of this communication will most likely happen, of course, with family. Okay? These are usually the greatest tools, the wisest tools that bring in lessons, especially with the 5. They're the ones who bring in that energy that clashes with you, that really makes you think, that makes you argue, that makes you fight, that makes you, get upset and mad. And they are there to, it's almost like fighting your way into who you are meant to be, okay? See them as the tools that they are. And some of this happening right now, as I said, if people are either family or even friends that you've had for a long time that are almost like family. I call them furniture. You've had them forever. But somehow you've grown, and then sometimes that, it causes some friction. Okay? They're stuck. You're not. They're unwilling to move forward. Doesn't matter how much you try to help. So just keep that in mind as you go. Okay? All right. So let's take from the Intuition Oracle. The truthful. They were saying about communication, right? So they're bringing it back up. Affirmation, I speak my truth and expect everyone I care about to do so too. Okay? So again, there's no coincidences, right? Communication, they're talking about speaking your truth. They're talking about doing the same here. This is all the same type of thing, and it is tinged with worry. You're worried that when you speak your truth, that when you communicate, that it may not be taken well, you know? If you say to someone, like we were using the example this week, you try to give them solutions. They're not solutions they want. They don't think they have the resources, but it's just because they've closed the door. They think you're luckier, but it's just because you've opened more doors. You were willing to look in more places than they were. They have the same solutions, but they're unwilling. Unwilling to look, unwilling to see. And if you turn around and say to them, look, I can't listen to you anymore because I've given you, you have solutions, but you're not taking them. You're afraid that this is going to sever ties. But you can work on it. You can work on how to communicate that thought, okay? And you can say it with all the love in your heart. And I'm not saying that people won't get angry at you, but they may think about it if you do it with a lot of love in your heart, okay? And they may end up realizing what they're doing. I'm not saying to go ahead and do it, but if you feel the need to do so and you're worried, look, sometimes I can't. The communicator, okay? They just keep talking about the same thing. This is all coming in the same, okay? And it says, I remember that my words can have multiple meanings. Okay, so they're trying to help you here as well. Okay, so we're going to read from this because I feel it's definitely sending you a big message here. A huge message. So let's see what the cards have to say and see if that resonates with you. And they're both 6, Pisces. Okay, 33 is 6, 15 is 6. Okay, this is also, if you think about it, it is the Tower energy. And I'm sorry, it's the Devil energy. Okay, you feel restricted in the communication. Let's see if they have anything that they can give you here to help you out. Okay, so the truthful. Cultivating the habit of telling the truth to yourself enables you to be truthful with others. Examine your attitude toward telling the truth and your ability to know when others are telling the truth to you. People lie for a myriad of reasons, most of which are based on fear and greed. And exactly, their fear of some of it is greed, but in this case I think it's fear. Trying the options or solutions, not liking the options or solution in fear that it's not going to be exactly what they want, right? The fear of trying something new. Even more difficult to discern are those who are telling you what they believe to be true, but is in fact false. And that's what I'm talking about, right? To them, they believe that the resources that people have are not available to them, and that's a falsehood. See, they believe that it's true, but it's not. It's very Page of Swords, okay? So that's what we're talking about this week. A highly developed intuitive sense is one of the best ways to guard against those whose words can deceive you and lead you the paths you will regret taking. So this is talking about not letting them pull you into that drama, into that belief system. It's very important to be open to hearing the truth, even if it hurts to hear it. This is what I was talking about. Sometimes it's hard to tell somebody the truth, okay? And sometimes it's hard to hear it as well. But be open to it, okay? I always say don't react right away. If it hurts, let it sting for a minute, but then try to go into the words or the meanings and try to see if there was an actual love message there for you, or if it was just really just somebody being mean. Because sometimes that's not the case, okay? It's just, it stings. It stings when something is said. Though it may be unpleasant, the truth can set you free from illusion or the consequences of living a lie. Rather than dismiss out of hand what makes you feel uncomfortable, It is best to open your mind to the possibility that you are being told may be true, even if it's the only true from the point of view of the one who is speaking to you. Being open to this possibility is a sign of respect to both the person who's trying to speak their truth to you and to the divine within us all. Yeah. Remember, people's truths are what they feel within them. So you may not feel it as true, but to them, it's the truth they know. Okay? So we're going to look at 15, the communicator. It's so funny, you got all of this. You got all of this, the truthful and the communicator. Yeah. Pisces, all of this, right? All of this. The difficulties we have with other people are usually the result of communication problems. I love this. It's just coming in over and over. Most often problems arise because the parties are either not making themselves clear to each other or because either one or both refuse to make the effort to really listen. Okay? It is a waste of everyone's time to let fear and preconceived notions stand in the way of real communication. Proper communication begins with an effort to make yourself clearly understood. It's important to remember that the same words can often mean different things to different people. This can be a result of cultural, regional, age difference. A person's life experience can attach very specific meanings, both positive and negative, to words and situations we would ordinarily expect neutral reactions to. If all your efforts to establish genuine dialogue seem to come to naught, or if they refuse to speak to you as a form of punishment, you may have to move on. Okay, so like they're saying, and I feel it's not just in words, it's in what they hear, okay? It's what they understand. Sometimes you may talk in love, you may worry that your words are taken badly. You may take words badly, but this is what I'm talking about. Try to bridge that gap. Try to see beyond the words, the communication, and it shows it clearly, okay? Mind to mind, not mouth to mouth. Mind to mind. So try to see the energetic intention in everything that you do here, Pisces. It's kind of veering in a direction that I wasn't expecting, Pisces, but it's all good because it means that some of these messages are meant to be heard by you. There's something here that needed to be said. Okay? All right. So let's take another one of these. Thank you so much for having been with me this week. I appreciate you so very much. Yeah. Okay, so you have the Death card here. What I'm feeling from this, Pisces, though it's in reverse, and we've had it in reverse, I believe, another time this week. I feel like the transformation part of this journey is just not really, I don't know, it's having difficulties. I don't feel that it's mostly you. I feel that it's just the world at large. This is a difficult transformation. It's difficult to get it to go, okay, to get it to transition. I feel stuck somehow. And I've said this before, okay? It feels flat and stuck. And it's not that the way hasn't been shown, and you know where the way is. You have been going through this transformation, and I don't feel a problem there. I just feel that sometimes it feels a little bit like hitting your head on a brick wall with the rest of the world. Like I said, this week, you come out of this cave, you have all of this beautiful light flowing around you, and there's kind of this weird energy still coming at you from people. It's like they're coming down from something that wasn't so great. That's all right, though, Pisces, okay? People will move and shift in their own time. What's important is that you don't stagnate in your way. You have to leave that behind. These two cards have been together all week. You need to leave that behind, okay? There's an end to this. You are looking above. You are the calm in the storm. And that's where you need to be to make things happen, to keep your vibration high flying and going in the right direction. Absolutely. I'm going to pull another one of these. I love these cards. This is my ancestor cards. Okay, right, the Four of Cups. Exactly. So it's the same thing. Okay? It's a stagnation. It's what I was talking about. Right here. Okay? It's not up to you to get the world moving. It's up to the world to start moving on their own. They have to commit and decide to move forward in the changes that are implemented. If not, they just stay stuck. Okay? They just stay stuck. They repeat the same patterns over and over again. They do not help themselves. They just continue moving and getting, it's like I said, I feel like it's just a record that keeps skipping at the same place. That's all I'm hearing in my head right now. That's all they're showing me. And it's not a good skip. It's not at the right spot, you know? It's a bad skip. It's a bad scratch. All right. So, let's keep going. My beautiful Pisces. We're really past the halfway mark, and as I've mentioned before, if you are not subscribed, I would suggest you do so that you can be notified when I post, especially if you've liked these readings, the style of reading. I would also like to remind you that these are general. I'm here to empower you, not take the power away from you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to help you look in your own energy and realize where your power lies, okay? You are in charge of your life. You decide what you want to do. All right. So, play. Reminding you to play. I love the way they do this. They do this a lot, okay? They always go like really deep, and then near the end of certain readings they go, and don't forget to play. And that is important. What you're doing right now is you're looking for those connections. You're looking for the right connection. It says, may you seek out fun and connection. And that is what you are doing right now. You're not trying to get stuck in communications that are not going to go anywhere. You're looking to find people like you who are going to want to do things, who are going to want to have the same experiences, who want to grow and not stay stuck. And if they stay stuck, they don't want to stay there for any amount of time. Okay? I so love these cards. I'm so happy to be using them this week. Enough. May you be exactly as you are. And that's the other part. Remember that you're enough, Pisces. Okay? You are perfect just the way you are. You don't need to be better. You don't need to be brighter. You don't need to fit anybody's mold. You just need to be who you are right now. Okay? Tomorrow you'll be something else. You'll probably grow and turn into something even bigger, more expansive. But don't ever think that you have to be more. Right now, who you are is exactly who you should be. Alright. So, Creative White Pack, Soul Cards, and Magic Spell Cards is what we have left on the table. Oh no, I still have all of these, Pisces. Wow. We're doing good. Okay. Oh. Okay. What do we have here, Pisces? Let's see. What do we have here? I believe that this is the Knight of Swords. A lot of speed. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So clearly, you're trying to move fast. You want to move quickly. You want to just get it done, right? We just want to get it done, especially when we're starting to see momentum. We're going, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's just, press on the gas. Let's go. You're so self-assured, and you're aggressively moving forward, okay? You want to move quick. You want to shake things up. And you have such a purity of intention going there. The thing is that this is asking you to juggle. So it's like a little bit of and you can almost see it here. I feel that it's a screeching halt. See? Look at this. You're doing a screeching halt to what? To having to adapt, to have to juggle with this. And I feel that's maybe, I'm going to say, screwing up your momentum a little bit. It's like that. And these almost look, look at this. It looks like a thorn in your paw. Look at this. See, it's like it's in there, and you got to stop. You got to look at your shoe and go, there's a rock in there. There's something happening here. What the heck? This is what this energy feels like a little bit. By having to stop. By having to deal with... Last week we were in hermit mode, and now we're in this mode where we had to stop and go back out there. And like I said, you're feeling like, ugh, do I really have to deal with this now? Because you're in the mood to go. I want to go. But it's okay, Pisces. You're still going. You're still going. You're not going to be stopped for long. I don't feel a great big halt here. I just feel a little bit of a, kind of a, I don't know, something that needs to be addressed. Not only for that, because you have to realize that even though you're on your way, when you come out from any time out that you give yourself to work things out, when you go back out in the world, you have to deal with people again. And as a hermit myself, who tends to like to hermit a lot, I get it. I get it. No, I like this one. Try a random idea. Oh, there once was an Indian medicine man who made hunting maps for his tribe. When game got sparse, he'd put a piece of fresh leather in sun to dry. Then he'd say a few prayers, fold, twist it, and smooth it out. The rawhide was now etched with lines. He marked some reference points, and a new map was created. When the hunters followed the map newly defined trails, they usually discovered abundant game. Mooring. Mooring. It's also a good word. By letting the rawhide's random folds represent trails, he pointed the hunters to places they had not looked. Stimulate your thinking in a similar way. Open any book at random and put your finger down on a word. How does it relate to what you're doing? What random ideas can you try? So let's do that, Pisces. Let's do that. I'm going to do a daily oracle here. And I'm going to find more than a word. I'm going to find a page. There. I'm not reading that. But you can read it. So there you go, Pisces. What does that mean to you? Okay? Go all the way. Go all the way like your beautiful Prince of Swords. Don't worry about it. You're going to get there. No problems. And try a random idea. That's a good idea as well. Looking at different, as they say, you run out of barrels, find different barrels to look into. Okay? Okay. One more beautiful card from... There you go. Ooh! I'm trying to pull things down. Oh, I love this one. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now, I wish. I wish. This dude can reach the itches that you can't scratch. 64:10. What have you done well lately? Where have you made progress? What things have you accomplished? What obstacles have you overcome? Congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now go out and earn another one. What reward can you give yourself after you're successful with your idea? Now don't make it too expensive. It could just be a really good cup of coffee, you guys. Okay? Make a cafe cocoa and think of Jane. There you go. There's your reward. So, yeah. Be proud of yourself, Pisces. You've done so well. Okay? You've done so well for yourself. Don't shortchange anything that you have accomplished in the last little while, in the last year. I know I have. It's been a very, very great year, even though I've just been basically doing this and probably did a lot more, like, business shifting in the first couple of years. I feel that the work on it myself has been really intense. I've stopped letting fear guide me in my life, even though things are still not perfect for me health-wise. I don't live in fear of it anymore. And I'm living in the present moment. From moment to moment sometime. Okay? The card of wisdom came out again. Harmony and study. Okay? And glamour. You have 4 cards. I'll just leave them out here and I'll let you see. I'm not going to read from the book because that would be too long, Pisces, but I'll let you see. So you have wisdom, the year of 7. You've gained a lot of wisdom, and that's what I was talking about. Tell me, what are you most proud of in your life? Let me know in the comments what wisdom you think you acquired over the last year. You have this. And then you have glamour. Again, 15, the card of the devil, right? Into this mirror I'll now see the realms of possibility. In other words, what do you see possible within yourself in the last year? Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Look at the harmony. 27, 9. 9 is a powerful number, you guys. And 36, another 9, study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. What have you learned? What have you learned about yourself? Okay? What have you studied and come up with different ideas? Like I said with myself, I've shared mine. Go ahead and share yours, my beautiful Pisces. Let me know what you have learned this year. Okay? These are all abundance. This is all abundance. This is all gifts. The card of abundance that first came out at the beginning. Okay, this is your outcome. This is how you make it. And I love this card. I love this card. It looks weird from far away, but if you look at it up close, it's almost like the face that's stone is coming to life. A face made of stone coming to life. The sun is shining, clarity is coming in. Okay? You're brilliantly coming to life here, Pisces. And you're being authentically you. Okay? You're being authentically you. You're ready to break out of this casing. If you haven't done so already. Absolutely. Okay? Don't let anything stop you from it. You are powerful. You are beautiful. And you are so magical. You just need to believe it within yourself. You need to really just look at yourself and go, yeah, I know. I feel it. I'm not only saying it to the mirror. I believe it. Once you're to that part, it's going to become such a game changer for you. All right, well, my beautiful Pisces, I'm going to leave you with this. I think that it's ended on a very good note, and I hope that you're feeling good with all of this as well. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings as always. I hope to see you tomorrow so that we can see how the beautiful moon will affect your zodiac, and how as well the upcoming week is what it's going to bring for you. I can't wait to do those readings for you. And I will see you later, my beautiful souls. Take care, and bye for now.